Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Horimiya episode number 6 and this was another fantastic episode from Horimiya and in terms of comedy, this was the best one so far because this episode was 80% of the episode was focused solely on comedy and comedy in Horimiya I've always said they do it really well and like every joke they made or every time they tried to be funny, I was laughing. So they hit every time and it's just I love this show. I've said it multiple times. So let's just get straight into the episode. So Hori brings Miyamura back home and he was with he had his glasses on and hair turned down so that nobody can see his piercings and stuff, just like he is in school. And that's how he came to his house, like Hori's house. And Kyosuke is like, wait, who are you? He just literally forgot how that's Miyamura. He just could not recognize him. And he then took off the glasses, pushed the hair a bit back, and he's like, oh, Miyamura. So then he finally was able to recognize him. And he then invited Miyamura for a bath, which is weird in almost every part of the world. But in Japan, it's pretty normal. So I guess it was okay. And also Miyamura just becoming like a part of Hori's family more and more is just so good to see. And there were a lot of fun scenes and this is just the starting. So when they finished eating food and Kyosuke was like, okay, these chopsticks, are these disposable ones? They are like, yes, these are disposable ones. And he's like, wait, so why does Miyamura get part of the set and I get disposable chopsticks? Why does he get that? And then there was one more scene. They were like, okay, Miyamura, it's been late, so you can just stay here, sleep here. Okay, it's fine. You don't need to go home. You can just sleep here. And then Hori's mom goes, okay, if Miyamura is sleeping here, then we might not have food on for you. What do you say, Kyosuke? And Kyosuke is like, wait, I'm a part of this family. And why does Miyamura get more priority than me? Why does he get a food on and I don't? So it's just like their dynamic is so good. And Miyamura is just slowly becoming part of their family. He slept there. And they Hori and Miyamura, they both of course left the house together, and people somebody saw them leaving, and then there was the rumor started spreading that they are dating, and people were kind of talking shit about Miyamura, and you never talk shit about Miyamura, alright? Never do. So they were talking shit about Miyamura and Hori. They were like, why is Hori dating Miyamura, such a bad choice, etc. He's an emo kid, whatever. They were just bad mouthing him. And Toru and Yoshi, I think so her name is Yoshikawa. I'm not sure, but I think so it's Yoshikawa. And they were like, well, Miyamura just ignored them, there's no need to worry. And even Hori was like, I don't mind it, let them say whatever the hell they want, it doesn't bother me at all. But it was definitely bothering Miyamura, and Miyamura was like, okay, it was not like Miyamura was getting bothered personally. He was feeling bad for Hori. So that's why he was like, okay, I gotta change. And he changed his hairstyles, and he doesn't look that good in short hair, to be honest. Miyamura with long hair is better. That is just straight up better. So Miyamura long hair, gang hair, I don't like him with short hair. And everybody's reaction, their reactions were insane. Everybody was shocked, and every time somebody reacted to Miyamura's hair, it was funny as hell. And there was that one green-haired guy also that is here and there sometimes. We're not shown much of him, but he's always there in the background. So I feel like we might be able to get to know him a bit more later. But I wish it's pretty soon because I think so that character could also be really, really good. So his reaction was the most exaggerated one, and literally what I was thinking, Toru said it. Toru was like, okay, you get the award for best reaction. I was like, that's literally what I was thinking. And yeah, this show just does everything so comedy, it does it so well. And then Shindo also reacted to it. Shindo was like, wait, Miyamura, my precious Miyamura, he's gone forever, and just started crying. I just love the show, okay? I just love the show. And they met Shindo because Shindo won some online contest and he had a lot of candies. So he was like, okay, Miyamura and Hori, just take whatever you want. And he only had the weird flavors, and one of them was a cheese flavored. I don't know why is there a cheese flavored candy, but it was there. And we get to know Shindo does not like cheese. So Miyamura is like, okay, he takes out the candy, he goes to Shindo, he says, Shindo, and then just puts candy in his mouth. And Shindo cannot do that. Shindo's like, this is once in a lifetime moment. Miyamura is never gonna like feed me anything, so I gotta take it. Like that scene was also hilarious. And then there was one more scene where Hori was eating candy and it was clay flavored. Why is there a clay flavored candy? Japan, you gotta fix your shit. Like, why is there clay flavored candy? I don't know if it actually exists or not, but if it does, Japan, you gotta need to do something about it. But she was eating it, she was like, okay, it's bitter and everything, etc. And Miyamura, it at first seemed like he went for the kiss on Hori, but then we get to know that he just took the candy from Hori's mouth, which I don't know how I feel about that, because it's kind of gross. I would never do it. I would never take food from somebody else's mouth. I would never do it. Even if they would just like eat, like if Hori would have been like chewing on the candy, she would just like take it out and give it to me. Not Hori, I mean anybody. Like I would not do that. And he just literally took it from her mouth. I mean, I'm willing to overlook it. I'm willing to overlook it, so it's okay. That scene was a bit weird. But now we move back to Hori's house and they are just okay, no, not Hori's house. First we are introduced to a new character. I don't remember her name yet, okay, but I am pretty much sure I'll remember it in like 1 or 2 episodes. But she is the first character introduced in Horimiya that I don't like, honestly. She likes Hori, and throughout the whole time she was just being annoying, and she was coming between like Hori and Miyamura, not with an ill intent. She was just being annoying third wheel, and it just really rubbed me the wrong, because I've always said that Hori and Miyamura, they are a perfect couple, and I don't want anybody interrupting them, and she always kept on doing that. So that's why not a fan of her character. We get to know that her brother died, and now we know that it's gonna be kind of like a dynamic where she is gonna see what's his name, Miyamura as her brother. But regardless, like it doesn't bother me. Like they try to make sympathize with her, saying like her brother died, boo-hoo, your brother died. Nobody cares. Like seriously, just please don't interrupt Hori and Miyamura. Come on. I'm not a fan of her character, honestly. Even if she improves later down the road, the way she was introduced, it's always gonna rub me the wrong way, and I don't think so I will like her character ever. But never say never, alright? So I don't know about her. Now we move to Hori's house, and that's where all the fun begins again. So they are watching horror movies, and Kyosuke is scared shitless. He's like, I don't like horror movies. And the movie they are currently watching, like the plot of the movie is that the daughter is trying to kill his father. And Hori and Kyosuke's relationship, how it is. Like Kyosuke was scared shitless, and Kyosuke was like, okay, alright, I don't like watching movies, so I'll just head out for a smoke or something. And he literally said, alright, I'ma head out. He leaves, and that's where Hori and Miyamura get a moment. Hori was like, you'd never make a move on me, and they all both of them started blushing, and it's always fun seeing them blush and everything. And they were now going for a kiss. I was like, okay, it's gonna happen. And Kyosuke comes back, he's like, I forgot my wallet. And Hori, just the way she kicks, if you see the anime, like you have already said, saw the episode, the way she kicks him is just so funny. And then she takes the chair, she's like, okay, time to reenact the same scene that happened in the movie. And Kyosuke is like, Miyamura, protect me. And that's how the episode ends. And I don't know what to say, like this Horimiya is just great. It's a 10 out of 10 show. It just is. Even if it is not for you, for me, it definitely, I can assure you, even after like 6 episodes, this is definitely in my top 10 favorite anime of all time. For some reason, I don't know, I just fell in love with this show so much from the first episode. I don't know. Great episode, great comedy. I hope that we keep that girl, the new character that we introduced, we keep her screen time to a minimum, because not a fan of her. But let's see what happens in the next episode. Of course, I know it's gonna be another banger episode. Like Horimiya, it never fails. Alright. So this was it for episode number 6. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below. As you know, I love this show, so 10 out of 10 for me. And yeah, that's it. I will be here for episode number 7 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.